How are we all this evening? Hopefully you can see and hear me fine. Happy Memorial Weekend, Vicky and chat. Happy puzzling, everyone. Memorial Weekend. Oh, okay. What's that? Is that like a thing in America? Hi, everyone. Okay, so let me just have a quick look at who's here. We've got Philip and Dexter. Hello, guys. We've got Thomas. We've got Mariana and Sam. Hello, hello. Miranda's here, Ruth is here, Claire, Sarah, Ula. Oh, so many people. Hi, everyone. We've got Darley's here. Hi there. Claudia, Angela, Jessica, Julie. Oh, everybody kind of turns up all at once. Winter's here. Hi, Winter. Are you feeling better, Winter? Miranda, ever said Miranda? Ohana's here. Ella's here, and SS is here. Brilliant. Ah, okay. Yeah. Sounds like our Remembrance Day. Which is in November, here. But yeah, okay. Ah, well, there we go. And happy puzzling to you too. And welcome back to my live streams on the Disney Museum puzzle, 9,000 pieces, Ravensburger, of course. Hi, Jasmine. So before I forget, I'm just going to give away some memberships, and then I can talk you through what we're going to do today. So membership gift, I think I've got 5 left. Yes, I have. So let's see who gets them. A Puzzling Lamb, Sam Stibbs, Echo Tango, Luvian, and Sharon S. have all received memberships to Vicky Makes and Builds. So, congrats, guys. I hope you enjoy that. Just the cough left, a bad one, keeping me from sleeping, but hopefully I can stay awake. It's getting slowly better, though. Ugh, yeah. That's annoying when you can't stop coughing, isn't it? Like, you really want to stop, but you just can't. But I'm glad it's on the mend. I'm glad you're on the mend. Okay, so I am all ready with the portraits I'm going to work on today. And I say portraits, highly doubtful I will get to more than one if last week is anything to go by. Last week I worked on Ariel's frame, and that was the only one I managed to really do. Apart from, well, what's it called? Lady and the Tramp. I did fill in quite a lot more of that. And I actually managed to attach Lady and the Tramp to Sleeping Beauty, which was brilliant. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. So that was really good. But mostly I just worked on Ariel and I got a good bit of her frame done. Today I'm going to work on Pinocchio. And this is Pinocchio's pile of pieces. I've already got it out ready. But I mean Ariel's picture's really big, probably the biggest one on here. But Pinocchio's is quite big too. And it's like, I mean, his portrait's smaller, but it's the frame's like really thick and wide. So yeah, we'll just see how long it takes. It may take the whole stream, it may not. But if it doesn't take the whole stream, I have these two out ready because I would do these next. This is Cinderella and the Aristocat, and I do have a couple of piles that will cover those two. So I do have a backup if I do end up getting this one finished. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I was going to do some more kind of sorting within the pieces. I didn't necessarily need to, but I did think I might. But as it turns out, I haven't had time. So, but it's fine. I mean, I've got a lot of piles I can kind of dive into, and as I say, I had planned to just work on Pinocchio, so that's all good. Feeling a little tired tonight. Didn't sleep well last night and been up since 5 a.m. Oh dear. You didn't sleep well. You're not coming down with something, are you, Philip? Hope not. How are you doing, Vicky? I'm dealing with either fibromyalgia or extreme arthritis in my spine. Going for blood tests on Thursday to rule out one or the other. So in bed resting. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. I hope it's the least serious of the two, although I don't know if that's I don't know. I hope it's maybe something not even as bad as those. Sorry, everybody's not feeling well or not sleeping. I'm doing fine, thank you for asking. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not too bad at all. I'm tired generally, but I mean I'm always tired. I don't but it's kind of my own fault. Kind of like it's not that I don't enjoy sleeping, it's just that I like my evenings to last longer, so I tend to stay up late. But then I also like to get up in the morning because I really like the quiet time. So then I tend to get up early. So it's just like I don't give myself a lot of hours, and I need to work more on that because it's not so good. But but I'm okay apart from that. Take it easy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. But well, I hope we can give you some respite, and while you're resting, you can enjoy the stream and have some fun chatting with us. Going to have a go at Bambi's frame tonight. Oh, Brill, yeah, yeah, Bambi's is good. I think probably the last frame I work on will end up being Snow White. Bambi might be coming up fairly soon though. I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to do these two, and then after these three. Um, I'll probably end up working on these two and that one. And then it's just Bambi and Pocahontas and Snow White. And but I don't know. Last time I did this as well, I found her frame a bit more difficult. So I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, I've got a plan of action for the next few anyway, at least. Um, ambitious to do Bambi's frame or ambitious. What? Who's ambitious, Ruth? I have fibromyalgia. Is it I'm not entirely sure what that is. Is it quite a debilitating thing or is it like how does it affect you day to day? Having a break from puzzling tonight, going to just chill and chat. Good, that sounds good. Well, you've just finished a really hard puzzle, haven't you, Thomas? What's that, the 1,500 piece what is it, a celestial map or something? So I'm not surprised you're chilling. That's one good thing about being an early riser. You're up early and can do more stuff or chill for longer, but you're also in bed by 8 p.m. So there's that lol. Yeah, I know. I never used to be a morning person. And I used to enjoy my lions, and I still do, in fairness, but it just at some point in my adulthood, I got to the point where I really enjoyed the wee hours when the kids were asleep and there was no noise and it was just quiet and peaceful, and I just enjoyed that so much that I kind of carried on doing it even though I was still going to bed really late. So yeah, not so good, but I can fix it. It's not like I can't fix it, I guess. Sam Stibbs, hi, thanks for the membership. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoy. Thanks, Ruth and Winter. I'm on bed rest, so taking it easy as possible. Husband's doing everything, won't let me lift a finger. Oh, bless him. Good. I'm glad he's looking after you. Yeah, oh, Philip's ambitious. Yeah. Well, you're much further along than me on the frames. Currently shape sorting the 3K life for the puzzle along. Oh yeah. I don't even have that puzzle yet. But I can't start that puzzle until this section is done. So it's going to be a little while for me before I can touch that puzzle. I'll talk about that in a wee minute because not everybody might know what I'm talking about. Yes, map of the universe. We love to chill and chat. We do indeed. Map of the universe much harder than I expected. I was just reading what you wrote about it on Discord, and yeah, it does look tough. Thanks, Ruth. It's not going to be too bad. Most of the frames are kind of done. This is the last frame. Yeah, last frame to start, and then I guess gap filling. I'm in hospital after undergoing a mastectomy as I was diagnosed. Oh my goodness! Oh, oh, you're all making me so sad. I feel so bad for you. Oh, okay, well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're recovering well. Um, so I guess if you're still in hospital, it's maybe didn't happen that long ago, the mastectomy. But I hope it's worked. Like I hope it's got rid of the breast cancer. And yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. Justin, I'm almost a morning person. As in that I'm still awake by morning some days. Oh, okay. So you're nocturnal then? Is that what that is? My mother has. I'm not sure what that's at. Is that supposed to be fibromyalgia, Miranda? Welcome, Sam. Yes, welcome indeed. Hi, Laura. How you doing? Oh no, your courage is boundless. I know, absolutely. Probably won't end up getting the 3K live puzzle as I'd rather do the 24K. Yeah, yeah, makes sense. You know me, I like doing both of them anyway. I like doing the mini versions of the big uns. Um, why not both? Good question, Sam. Good question. That sucks big time, Sam. Hope your recovery goes well and quickly. Yeah. Here, here. Hi, Roald. How you doing? It was yesterday. And being in hospital in the UK with the heat is not fun. Yeah, we've had some really hot weather, haven't we? Are you down in England then, Sam? Sam, we've got two Sams now. This is going to get confusing. Sam Stibbs, are you down in England? Our weather's just turned here. Well, in Stirling anyway. We've just had days and days and days and days and days of hot, sunny weather, which is really unusual for it to be so consistent in Scotland. It just turned and we've had a bit of rain, but it's still warm. Like you say, it's still quite warm. I didn't choose to be a morning person, but unfortunately, my body has made that choice for me. Yeah, I do think that the way, kind of the things you do in life or your job and things like that, sometimes it just gets your body into a habit, doesn't it? Stay strong over there, Sam. Yeah, I buy too many puzzles. I never do as it is. You'll do them. You'll do them. Yeah, rainy and chilly in Pennsylvania. Ah, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the nice weather. I mean, I don't complain. I do like summer. I do like summer. But yeah, it's very unusual in Scotland. All right. So, I mean, I've spent a lot of time just kind of just talking and not doing any puzzling. I think this pile has a lot of mis-sorting going on. I'll put that one in because I found that. But I also think that there's a lot that does belong to this frame. Now, the frame is actually it's really bright on one side, but there are some kind of dark brown parts on this side. So maybe the kind of the shadow and things will help me get my bearings a bit. But I think just using like I have been doing with the others, using these kind of layers, the inner layer and then the kind of the smooth non-detailed layer and then another detailed layer and all of that. Using those maybe should I hope help me to get my bearings with this one. Um, but also the fact that it's round, I hope is going to be a help as well. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Um, but I don't have much room to spread out because I've put these on my board. I probably should have just let the whole board be for him, but I'm being optimistic. I'm being optimistic. Right, so there we go. So finding the right piece, they're fairly recognisable. Oh, oh, what one of those in? So that's good. I think that's maybe the outer circle. There's like a detailed bit on the inside here, just right beside the actual portrait, and then there's a detailed kind of ring on the further out. And I think they're the ones that are a bit further out. Because that's a bit of the portrait. There we go. tiny little bit of black down there next to his shoe. I'm not convinced this even belongs to him. That looks like it might be Bambi, actually. There's usually some missorting that goes on. So this won't be any different, I'm sure. Yeah, right. And then that one. That looks like it's got a portrait in it. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's part of the frame itself. It's fine, as long as I've got the right frame. um, there. So far, so good. Might be the outer frame, the outer layer, I should say. There. That's the brighter side. And I do have my pile of just kind of smooth, non-detailed pieces. So if there are any gaps in that area of the frame at the end, then I can always just pull that pile out and have a wee look in there. I, I would assume that the curved ones, the very obviously curved ones, will be in here. Because I mean, there is Pocahontas, she's got a curved frame, but I feel like her frame was just, I could distinguish it from Pinocchio's because it's a bit more ornate, it's a bit more pattern and detail on it. So I feel like I should probably have most of the really obviously kind of circular parts, if you see what I mean. There we are. Another one there. Sun and Scotland still sounds like weird combination to me. Well, we do get it sometimes. It's just not very often that it's like so consistent. We've had, I mean, it's not summer yet technically, but we've had summer essentially. It's been warm and sunny, and it's been like that for days. 70 in Wisconsin. Okay, so you work in Fahrenheit. So is that fairly hot? What's that in Celsius? Let's get puzzling! Yay! Hi, Cara. I just love the look of this puzzle. Only Ravensburger can make me care about franchises I don't care about. Well, this is true. They do make lovely puzzles, don't they? They do. And even if you don't like Disney, then it's still a lovely puzzle. Was it you that said the other day you're not even a Pokemon fan, but you love the 5K Pokemon puzzle? I suppose that's the same kind of thing, really, isn't it? Oh, there. What's that? Mm, mm, no. Again, I think that might be the outer ring. I like Disney, but it was quite a staple sort of part of my childhood, really. So I've got I've got fond memories. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's belongs in here, but Ah, wait a minute. Nope. Oh, come on. Where do you go? Right, that goes in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing where it fits in just yet. So I'll pop that one up there as well. Another one. Go. So that definitely goes with him. Somewhere. Just not sure where yet. Yeah, can't see where that goes, but it definitely goes with him. There. I've got it the wrong way around. There we go. So, oh yeah, I was going to talk about the as you need to remind me, I forget what I'm supposed to talk about and what I'm not. Um, so the life puzzle that we were just discussing, um, the 3,000 piece life puzzle. It's an impromptu puzzle along that's just sort of cropped up out of nowhere, really. Um, so basically, so you know the 24,000 piece life puzzle by Educa, same company that do the wildlife that I'm working on. Well, they have a 3,000 piece version of it, which is just a smaller image. I think a little bit is cropped off at the sides of the larger picture. Um, and a lot of people have been ordering it and buying it. Now, I think I'm right in thinking that it's maybe been re-released or something because yeah, it's a lot of people have been buying it. So, um, so then somebody, I forget who, I think it might have been Concerning Blue, was talking about how they would love to do a puzzle along on it, with other people who had it. It would, be a fun thing to do. And then I created a channel for it over in the Discord server because that's fine. If people want to all work on the same puzzle and stuff, that's all good. Um, and I said, "Oh, I don't have that puzzle, but I'd look forward to seeing everybody having a go at it." So, then what happened was that I was told that was no excuse not to join in because it was a situation that was easily fixed. Um, yeah, so now the puzzle's on its way to me, and I suggested I could do it as in between sections of this puzzle. So once I've done, I knew I was going to do another puzzle, like kind of have a break from this between sections. I just didn't quite know what puzzle I was going to do. I'd toyed with the idea of doing a hay. I've got a 2,000 piece Educa that would make a really good live stream puzzle. And anyway, but I thought, well, to be honest, the 3K live puzzle would be as good as any. And if everybody's got it anyway and wants to work on it, then I could do that. So that's what we were talking about with the puzzle along. That's what Sam was talking about. But as I say, it won't have. What's in the wrong spot? Um, it won't happen until I finish this section of the Disney Orchestra. So yes, that's just a wee explanation of that. There we go. Fits in there. So if anybody's getting it and or thinking of getting it and would be encouraged or enjoy puzzling along, then that is coming up. It's a dangerous place, the Discord server. It's a dangerous place. I seem to end up doing puzzle alongs I never even knew I was gonna do. But I mean that's fine. It's good. It's good. I love the puzzle. It's brilliant, and I imagine I would have got the puzzle eventually anyway. But yeah, I don't even have the 24K life yet. So no doubt that will add to the collection fairly soon. Which I don't mind. It's a gorgeous puzzle. About to start Ravensburger's 1,000 piece Mother Gooseville. I bought at UK National's pop up shop. I suspect it might be singing nursery rhymes for the night. Oh, you might be singing nursery rhymes. Probably so. Probably so. They'll be stuck in your head. Sounds nice though. I'm thinking about making a really bad choice after doing the Star Wars puzzle. The 9,000 piece astrology puzzle looks kinda tempting. You're not going to mix it, are you, Gustin? I don't think it's a bad choice if you don't mix it. You watched me do the 13,200 piece puzzle. The Disney Orchestra? Yeah. Yeah, that one was that was kind of my flagship sort of videos on this channel. That puzzle was special. It really kind of got the channel going, and people still love it now, like as people still watch those videos. It's such a gorgeous puzzle though, and it's so fun. Yes, don't care for Pokemon, but man, the 5K puzzle looks good. I kind of want one. It's so fun, SS. It really is. It's such a fun puzzle. That's the best word I can use to describe it. It's just fun. Even if you're not a Pokemon fan. Room temperature, I think, 21 Celsius. Okay, yeah, yeah. So I mean that would be warm here. Like we would be, jackets off, t-shirts, all that. Bare skin. Um, you're so brave. Yeah. Oh, not an easy puzzle, even not mixed. I know that. I just wondered. Hi, Tea Time Builds. It is indeed a re-release. Yeah, I thought it was. Suddenly everybody was buying it, and I was like, what's going on with this puzzle then? Frame's looking good. Thank you, Megan. How you doing? Both Life and Wildlife had 3,000 piece versions released in the past. They just released Life again. Yeah, they could do with re-releasing the Wildlife because a lot of people do look for that. The small version of Wildlife. Hello, Sybil. Love my large backyard except when I have to mow. Aye. Yeah, I bet that's a chore. Just finished before the rain. I'm so mundane. Lol. I'm glad you got it done before the rain. Puzzle News chat is very dangerous with Clark posting there. Well, it was Clark that told me that it was no excuse to not do a puzzle along, and he's had the puzzle sent to me as well. So he gets blamed for a lot over in the Discord, but in fairness, it's because it's his fault. I don't think he minds though. I think he minds being blamed. That's great. Then I can join in when you start it. Yeah, no, I can't. I've got to finish the frames and I've got the wall and stuff to do. I don't know how many more weeks it's going to be. But I won't be starting it for, I don't know, maybe another month or so. Depends how long it takes me. Um, you you know what you were signing up for when you knew what you were signing up for, Vicky, when you became a puzzle master. Lol. What, to sleep over? Okay, love, have fun. Bye. Sorry, that was my daughter. It's time for a sleepover. Um, I knew what I signed up for. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of ish, I suppose. I mean, I hoped it would take off and be popular, but I honestly never dreamed any of this. I never dreamed I'd end up live streaming twice a week, or have a Discord server, or have my own merch. Which, by the way, I am wearing. Just wanted to point that out. I just got two t-shirts delivered with two of my designs, and this was one of them. So this is the proof is in the puzzling. My proof is in the puzzling design. I'll lift it a bit because these boards are stacked so high you can't see half of it. There it is. Got it done on white, and I love it. This t-shirt is it's one of the women's t-shirts. It's like a roll sleeve one. And if you go to the website, which is linked in the description, you can find these t-shirts. They're really comfy. Or any other thing that you might want. But yeah, sorry, just a wee shameless plug there for my merch. Um, so yeah, no, I never dreamed any of this. I must admit, So I guess I didn't quite know what I was signing up for, but it does make me happy. So can't complain. Mixing moments didn't make my pulse go faster, but 9K astrology mixed would get it going. Absolutely. Mixing moments would definitely make my pulse go faster. But yeah, I mean, that just seems to be the way you enjoy doing them, though, Winter. You just get more joy out of doing them that way, and that's fair enough, isn't it? You have to know what gives you joy and what doesn't. That's why I didn't mix the Dragon Forest, because I mixed this, and it was a challenge, and it was great. It was hard, but I did it, and I felt really good. But then when I came to do the Dragon Puzzle, I was like, do you know what? I feel like I'm just going to enjoy it more not mixing it. So that's what I did. So just knowing what you like, isn't it? I guess. I think astrology might be the third worst 9,000 piece Ravensburger to mix. Depends, kinda. The first worst being Bombardment of Algiers, and the second worst being Tower of Babel, maybe? I'm just guessing that they're the ones that are worse than astrology. No mixing, I'm not that brave yet. Need to, though, do you? It's fine if you don't, isn't it? Hello, Ashley. Not seen you about in a while, Ashley. How you doing? How's things? I would simply never do astrology mixed. Good. I think that's sensible. What would be the other two? Or you can let me know if I'm right. Would never mix astrology. Yeah, totally with you on that. 21 degrees definitely tops off weather in Scotland. Taps off is definitely top. Sorry, taps off weather in Scotland. Sorry, I read that really wrong. Yeah, it's yeah. You can definitely wear a pair of shorts and just a t-shirt outside in that kind of heat. That's hot here. He gives good content. Who does? Winter. I'd say Bombardment and Tower of Bubbles. Ah, I was right. I'd agree with you though. Classical art doesn't necessarily make good puzzle images. Yeah, it looks good when it's done, but yeah, it's pretty hard to build, isn't it? That's okay. I have Cinderella to do before that. Okay. Cinderella from the Moments puzzle. I've drooled over Bombardment for ages. Well, you can still get hold of it. You can still get hold of it. It's one of the ones that's kind of available out there. Winter, yes, that might be. I would mix both of those first, personally, though. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I don't think I'd mix any of those. New York sites might be bad, but I'm not really sure anyone has actually done that puzzle. What, like done it mixed? SS, I love my Grace It's Brill merch. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That's the one I bought. Yay! Thank you so much to everybody who's bought merch, by the way, and showed me pictures of it when it's arrived and everything. And you all seem so happy with it. So I'm really, really pleased. I'm really pleased. And Sam, you got yours. Did you just get yours today, Sam? I love what you got. Did a little bit of customizing, didn't you? Um, Yeah, I'm pleased with it as well. I got the. I think I'm just gonna always get these t-shirts from now on because they're so comfy. My Ace of Puzzles t-shirt's same design, but it's different color. Um, and it's really nice. The Grace design is the only one I haven't got yet. I was thinking I might get that on a mug because you can get mugs and magnets and stickers and stuff as well. Oh, and I think that there's 20% off today. I think today might be the last day of 20% off, but if once usually there's some kind of offer. One tends to just roll into another, but they change. I don't really kind of make up the offers, they just do it. So yeah, pretty sure there's 20% off at the moment. Um, yes, definitely that is the thing. I tried not mixing with the travel around the world, and I regret it. I didn't get the big puzzle feeling. Travel around the world, is that travel around art or the other one? Is that the Graphica winter? There's no way I could ever mix the Dragon Forest. Even the thought of doing that gives me a headache. Yeah, oh, I think that would have been tough. Probably tougher than this. But I'm glad I did it in the sections. I just think I enjoyed it more that way. Especially since dragons really are close to the heart for me. So I have a giant dragon puzzle. I'm gonna do whatever I can to enjoy it to the absolute maximum. It was kind of the same kind of thinking I had with my Star Wars 18K. Like, what's the way I'm going to enjoy it the absolute most? Because it's such a special puzzle to me, and it isn't mixing it, so I'm not going to mix. Doesn't mean I won't mix other ones though. Um, Getting back to my normal self, I think. Just need a little break to take care of me. Oh, yeah, definitely. Good. I'm glad you took that break. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. Hello, Mike's last piece is here. Hiya, Mike. Something that's needed. Yeah. Oh, hi, Tracy. Evening all. I've missed a few lives, so very happy to catch this one. I bought 3,000 life last week, so great to see Convo on Discord today. Yay! Oh, by the way, if you're not in the Discord server, I'm going to do some more promoting. There is a link, an invite link in the description, this description, um, for you to join. You can join and you can chat with people and post pictures of your puzzles that you're working on, and just it's such a cool place to be. It's a really lovely wee community, and yeah, it's brilliant. So, and it's free. You don't have to pay to join. You don't have to be a member or anything like that. You just click the invite link in the description, and it will take you there, and you can sign up. And it's yeah, it's brilliant. So if you like the idea of joining in on puzzle alongs and things like that, um, it's a really supportive place. Everybody supports each other and gees each other on, and it's great. It's really great. So do think about joining the Discord server if you are not there already. I can't. It's one of those things where I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. You know what I mean? It's like, God, this is one of those things where you just sort of think, God, this is so cool. I wish I'd done this sooner. But it's just brilliant. It's just such a lovely people. It's you guys that all make it what it is. So yeah, that goes there. So we've got them up there. I'm starting to kind of move outwards more on this side than on this side. Um, I don't know why really that is the case, but um, I feel like the brighter sides are usually a bit more. They come together a bit more easily than the darker sides as a general rule. Ah, that goes there. It's the same pattern, it's just when it's darker, it makes it look different. Where does that one go? Does it go that way? Nope. Don't know about that one. But I have flipped over every piece now, and I think I need to start kind of moving out a bit more and maybe trying to pop a few of these pieces in. What about that one? I think that goes then. That. I'm not sure where that goes. Wait, does it go there? No, I don't know about that one. Yeah, sorry, got a bit sidetracked there. Went all into the zone. So I'm going to try and work my way out now. And definitely using the colour and the shade, the different shades of yellow on these pieces is going to help here. So it's much darker this side. There we go. I think that's why I'm missing this, because it goes dark really quickly on this side. So I think that's why I'm getting a bit confused. Move Cinderella that way a wee bit. Hopefully she won't fall off. There. So I'm starting to see the outer pattern on these pieces now, just here, starting to touch on that. Up here is really sparse. I'm struggling to get any traction up here. Oh, is that gonna? No. Because they're not forced to be the right piece, not forced to belong to this frame, all of these. I know I've mis-sorted some of them. There. That one? No. No. Yay. Okay, that's good. I think that goes up there somewhere. This one. Again, I think that's up here. What about this one? Don't know. Don't know. Right. What about that one? No. Sure about that one either. Ooh. I knew this frame would be tough though. I was actually a wee bit nervous about starting this frame. I'm glad I've started it, but I knew it was going to be tough. I remember from last time that it was not one of the easiest. Beware that guy in the Discord who will write whole paragraphs about how 2,000-piece Ravensburger puzzles have massive pieces in comparison. Poor guy. Have I missed some of the chat here? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Ugh. Well, mine's just frozen. I need to refresh. Does yours do that sometimes, where like the chat will just stop, like new messages will just stop? Um. Oh yeah, I've missed a load. 2 seconds. Let me catch up. If I had the space, I might be tempted to mix Disney Museum. Just enjoying doing it in the sections. Yeah. No, yeah. It's always easier if you do have the space, obviously. Bombardment is still being printed. It even got the new box design. Yeah, I think I remember a conversation about that. Cinderella from Moments. Oh, the big white dress. Gonna be good. I hope you're all doing well too. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Ashley. I think there's a mini-me version of Bombardment. Maybe I'm confusing it with another not in production, but often on eBay. Thomas, yeah, there's a 3K Bombardment from, I'd guess, the 90s, judging by the look of the box. Oh, okay. Yes, arrived this afternoon. Apparently there was an issue getting the lime-coloured hoodie from their supplier. Oh, right. Okay. I thought it had taken a while. Oh, I'm sorry you've had to wait. Sorry you've had to wait. It looks so good, though. Are you pleased with it, Sam? Not the art, the countries one. Oh, yeah. So it's the same piece count, isn't it? There's like two that are the same. One's art and one's countries. Is that right? The Graphica? Oh, it's 48K. Ah, right. Oh, I thought it was 54. The Travel Around Art's 54, isn't it? Or have I got that wrong? You need a pack of Marlboros to tuck into your rolled sleeve. Be a bit of a waste of money, really. I don't smoke. I think that's the best way to make the decision. Just what will be the most enjoyable. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely right. Puzzles are supposed to be fun. You shouldn't intentionally do them in a way you'll enjoy less. Well, yeah, no, I agree. But I think I do like to do a mixed puzzle kind of challenge now and again. Um, but I wouldn't ever do a puzzle that's just going to be so horrendous to do mixed that I would hate it, kind of thing. I would mix a puzzle that I know I could actually do. So yeah, no, I agree. Beware that guy in the. Oh, right, okay, that's where I got up to. Apart from challenges or something, that can be fun too for some. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was my point as well. Discord needs a new channel called Forensic Puzzology for the direction and analysis of for the sorry dissection and analysis of puzzle piece analysis. Oh, I can see that being a thing. Things suggested as sort of jokes and in a tongue-in-cheek kind of a way have a way of actually happening. so, so be careful what you wish for. Yeah, we love Vicky in the zone. Oh, thank you. I'm so behind on the Discord. I've peeked every now and again, bored. But it's so busy in there. It's hard to keep up with it sometimes. Sometimes you just have to kind of slot in just wherever you can pick it up. I'm currently sorting a 4K. The thought of sorting a 9K or larger sounds like a nightmare to me. Oh yeah, it's not. Sorting this when I mixed it was a bit hellish, I must admit. But it was fun once I'd sorted it. Okay, someone on Vinted has the 3,000 piece version of Bombardment for sale. Pieces sealed in a bag. Oh, good. Correction, someone had it for sale. Did you just buy it? Did you buy a puzzle there, Guston? Hello, Liza. Did you spot the new Around the World 42K mixed international puzzle challenge? What a mouthful channel on Discord. I knew somebody was going to bring that up. I can trust you, Sam. Did you get it? Maybe, possibly. Yeah. That's puzzle speak for yes, I did. um, Let us know when you get it. Yes, love the hoodie. Good. I'm glad you like it. Travel Around Arts 54. I think Donna Louise did that one. Yeah, yeah, she did. She did. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. I thought both of them were the same um piece count, but obviously that one's a bit smaller than that goes there. So yeah, the international puzzle whatever it is. I can't remember the name of it either. Um it's oh Lord. Do you want to explain it, Sam? It was your idea. Uh, mm. So, okay. So, what I would suggest is, if you're curious about this, to watch my live stream that I did last Thursday. on the Flying Home puzzle by Colin Thompson. The part two, um, live on that. A conversation was struck up, and it was just a normal, innocent conversation about mixing puzzles and which ones we'd mix, and you know how I'd kind of go up the steps to do like a mix a 13K and then mix an 18K, etc., etc. And it was just a normal conversation like that. And then all of a sudden, it all got a bit, um, well, it sort of grew legs. I was going to say bonkers, but I'm not supposed to use the word bonkers. So, um, all of a sudden, can't talk. All of a sudden, there was this plan to mix the 42K Round the World puzzle by Educa and do it as an international team of puzzlers here in Stirling in Scotland. And several people seemed very buoyed and excited by that idea. And the conversation got quite serious. I mean, it did. And I honestly can't believe I'm having this discussion. Um, so now there is now there is a channel in the Discord server about that. And if it's viable and if people are interested in doing something like that, and yeah, it's maybe a possibility. So so if it's something you're interested in. If a trip to the UK to puzzle a giant mixed puzzle is something that appeals to you, alongside lots of other puzzlers, for say like a fortnight, then join the Discord server and check it out. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. Well, I'm quite excited now. After the initial sort of shock of it all, I'm quite excited by the whole prospect. But yeah, yeah. Well, certainly the way it started was in that live stream on Thursday. So have a wee look at that, and you'll get more of an idea of where it all came from. Okay. Well, then, where do you go? Hmm. No. Hmm. That's frustrating me. I don't know where that one goes. Um, Vicky, if you're not scrolled to the bottom of the chat, it freezes. You can read things when the chat. Um, so you can read things when the chat is moving fast. Oh, okay. Sam, I did not see that. I need to check it out. A YouTube channel called Puzzle Me This actually did that. 42K. He combined all the bags. Yes, yes, he did. And we've been discussing that as well. Because what we've all been talking about is how feasible it is to be able to get a puzzle like that finished in that amount of time. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if we could or not. But I think it's important to understand that it would be quite a different setup to the puzzle with this setup. Like, and not in the sense that we've been mixing it like he did, and we with the thought is to have a giant table to put it all on like he did. But he kind of just did it as a long-term project. He was doing it with his family, you know, because I've watched some of the videos on it, and this would be like a challenge, and it would be like everybody work on it solidly, um, and yeah, and then try and get it done. Try and get it done in say 2 weeks during the visit. So I think it can be depending on how many puzzlers we can gather and how long we can do it. I don't think we could feasibly do it any longer than 2 weeks, just because of travel and stuff. I mean, obviously the UK is a long way to travel for many. Um, but yeah, this is it's seriously being discussed. And so what I did was I created the channel in Discord to not because it's all definite and set in stone, but because I wanted to just gauge interest, gather people's ideas, see what people's thoughts are, um, and just yeah, just see how viable it is, and take it from there. So that is what Sam was referring to. But yeah, no, I definitely think that's a doable puzzle to mix. I think it's not going to be easy, but and that doesn't go there. There's some pieces in this where I feel like they go in this frame, but I can't see where. That's frustrating. Right, hang on. That'll go in. There we go. There. There we go. I mean, it's good. Look, it's growing. It's growing. Um, I was looking from work during that stream, so I was only half paying attention, but wow, that's amazing. It was all Sam's idea. Just like to point that out. But I seem to be on board with it. Jean B, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. How are you? And One Piece was missing. Eventually, he was able to get it from Educa. Yeah, I remember. I didn't watch every episode of that, but I did watch most of them. And I watched the last one, and I watched where he got, the missing piece. I think it took a few months to get it, but it was incredible, really, really incredible. But I think for us, I say, like, our collective community of puzzlers, there's enough puzzling experience generally, but also enough Educa experience, enough large piece count puzzle experience among us, um, and just general kind of camaraderie and good at puzzling and loving puzzling to be able to really to manage that. I think it's doable. I do. Um, but I can see why it would spook people. And obviously, I know that traveling to the UK from far-flung countries is not always easy. But this would be something that would be planned way in advance. Like for example, like we wouldn't do it this year. We just wouldn't be able to. But like say, I'd say the earliest that something like that could probably happen would be sort of July, August next year, or even the year after. I think it would probably end up happening sort of summer holidays, July, August time, um, either next year or the year after. And then that gives us loads of time to plan. And actually, Sam and I have been having some discussions about this because, right, Sam and I are both in Scotland, and Sam has the puzzle and has offered the puzzle for this very thing. And we were talking about, gosh, I'm so hesitant to say this. We were talking about possibly pre-sorting it, Sam and I, um, so that all of that wouldn't be happening with everybody. It would be already sorted, and then people would come and build. There would be micro sorting along the way. I don't think we could micro sort the entire thing before it starts. I think there'd have to be some micro sorting along the way, but there's a certain amount that can be done up front. So yeah, it sounds a bit bonkers, but it might actually happen if people are interested. I mean, if nobody's interested in doing something like that, or if not enough people are interested, then obviously that's fine. We just wouldn't do it. But that's what the channel in the Discord server is there for, to just chat about it, get people's ideas, thoughts on it, um, all of that, all of that. Hello, Siobhan. How you doing? Welcome to an amazing channel here. Oh, thanks, Ruth. My son is going to the UK next month. Wow. And whereabouts are you, Jean? Remind me. Where's he travelling from? If it makes 42k was easy, it wouldn't be a fun challenge. Well, yeah, exactly, exactly. And if you're going to travel that far to do something like this, then it needs to be a thing, a big thing. You're right, Sam. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Good. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm good. There's actually a missing piece in the first section of my Star Wars puzzle. I just kind of used the Nutella jar to cover it up. Oh no! Do you think it might be in one of the other bags? I hope it is. That's horrible. How are you feeling about that, Gustin? I do need to keep up. I'm never sure when to blame Clark or blame Sam. Yeah, I know. I know. I lose track of whose fault it is as well. That's hilarious. That one was definitely Sam. Clark, I think, has some reservations about it. Augustine. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Blame Sam and Clark. Just blame them both for everything. Also related. I prefer 27 since 26 will be the year I do both the 40k Ravensburgers, and that's quite a bit of money. That's true. Have you not got either of them yet? I'm sure you've probably told us this before. I'm sorry if I've forgotten. Definitely. I think pre-sorting is a great idea. 42,000, 10 people, 10 days is 420 pieces per person per day. I think this is totally doable. Yeah, see? I do too. I do too. And that's 10 days, so that's not even a fortnight. And you know what, though? If we said 2 weeks, right? Maybe not everybody could come for 2 weeks, which is fine. But maybe, like, if people can only come for a week, maybe they come for the second week and join the build in the second week. So it's being built over a longer period, but there might be more people in the second week. Does that make sense? But if you're going to go on a vacation, people go on vacations for 2 weeks, don't they? It's not totally weird. It's not totally out of the ordinary. So yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? Right. So there's actually an outer layer beyond this one that I'm just about hitting here. That's what I mean about his frame being really wide. But I feel like I've barely kind of really got this inner layer done. Um, but I feel like I need to start moving up because I'm kind of running out of pieces, so I don't know. Well, I'm not running out of pieces. I've still got loads of them, but don't know if I've got them all, which is it's difficult. It's difficult to assess. So, well, that goes there. Maybe it goes here somewhere. I think. Yeah, I think that goes there, and that maybe goes there. No, I don't know. Anyway, there's like an outer frame, so I need to try and see if I can work out a little bit more. Um, and see if I can get some more in. There, that goes there. No. Oh, yay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Is there? Oh, these are really dark, these pieces here. Does that go down? I think that might go down here. Ah, right, that goes that way round. That's the outer frame, definitely. There's like swirly bits on the outer layer of the frame. So that does that go maybe down here? Not sure. That's the outer part. Oh, this is tough, this one. I'd say this is harder than the aerial frame. It's throwing me because it's circular, like oval. The shape is throwing me. So I'm getting a bit mixed up. If that goes up there. Hmm. I mean, there's nothing to say I have to complete a whole frame before I move on. Maybe I could. Ah, yeah, it goes up here somewhere. No. I'll keep plugging away because it's not, I'm not giving up yet. Not giving up yet, but I'm definitely slowing down on this one now. There we go. And that does that go there? No, it doesn't. It's almost kind of a reddy colour here, down here. An orangey kind of hue to the frame. That's not the right. That goes that way. There. Oh, look, I've hit the wall. Tiny little bit of the wall there. So that's as wide as it's gonna go on that side. That doesn't go there, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it goes there. So that's good. Positive. What's that one? Um, wait. Oh, I've been missing it again. Uh, oh, I've missed loads. I know better than to bring up a 42K mix international puzzle build and then just stop reading the chat. Okay, Smarty Pants Dexter. Just joined Discord. Yay! Good, I'm glad you did, Miranda. In Southern Alberta, Canada, he is going to Tank Fest. Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I could pop over next summer and help. Yay, Siobhan, that would be great. I hate sorting, but I'm in. Well, this is the thing, you see. Sam and I are willingly offering to actually do some the main sorting on the puzzle. I don't really know what's come over us, Sam. Like, what are we? Have we? I reckon we've got a screw loose somewhere. The puzzle was pre-owned, and the previous owner wasn't as big of a puzzle fan as me, so I just think they may have lost it when trying the puzzle. Oh, I see. So you think it's lost the piece? Oh, that's such a shame. I blame the animals, lol. Doesn't annoy me too much. I can just make a replacement. Oh, well, good. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad you're not kind of cut up over it. Dolly, I'm not a fan of sorting either, but Vicky and Sam will have that done, right? I guess we will. I have the Mickey Mouse one. Okay, so you've just got the other one to buy. At this rate, I'm doing the puzzle 40K Disney moments is going to be next year for me. Yeah. Well, I mean, you are working on the 9K, aren't you? So unfortunately, I won't be able to do it. But will it be live streamed? Well, oddly enough, I've been thinking about how it would be filmed, I guess. And I would try and do some filming of the whole thing, but I think there's just going to have to be a general kind of just sort of camera overlooking the whole thing. And maybe I could every now and again do some live streams, and everybody could shout hi at the camera and could all actually have actual chats. Like it would be like this, but most of us would be there in person. So yeah, I think I don't see why not. I don't see why not. As long as people don't mind being in the live stream, I don't see why not at all. And I've got a friend actually, a friend who has a drone, and because I've been thinking about trying to get hold of a drone to film when I finally put my wildlife puzzle together because it's so big. Um, I want to just try and just capture it, and it's so big that like trying to use my tripod and get the camera up really high and all of that, like it would just I don't know. I just don't think I'd be able to really do a very good job of it that way. So I thought, oh, I'll maybe see if I can get hold of a drone, and you can get some cool aerial shots of it and stuff. And then I was chatting to my friend about this, who I teach dancing to. He's quite a techie kind of a person. He loves his tech, and he said, "I've got a drone," and I was like, "Ooh, have you now?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah." And so I don't know. Maybe he would come. He and his wife would come and do some drone footage of it. I bet they would help with the puzzle too, actually, because they do quite enjoy puzzles. So yeah, I honestly don't see why not at all. SS, but it's a shame you can't make it though. Want space for a table which I can foam board to fit an entire 9,000 piece Ravensburger for no particular reason. I've missed some chat again. Um, wouldn't be able to come for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's okay though. You could come for the second week. Um, then Stirling would make a lovely central base to do sightseeing in Scotland where you weren't when you weren't working on the 42K. Yeah, well, I have to say, Stirling is a very historic place. It's got lots of tourist attractions. And yeah, like this is not just me trying to kind of advertise it, but it is true. It's a genuinely lovely place, and there would be lots to see during puzzle breaks and things. Absolutely right, absolutely right. Um, so I cannot argue with that. That would be a nice wee bonus to it. Uh, right, I think that maybe goes there. Oh God, I wish I could get that piece in. Where do you go? Right. It's bugging me, that piece. Right. Hang on. What about you? Where do you go? You go there. Yes. Good. Oh, no. No. Yes, we've got the castle. We've got Stirling Castle. Um, we've got the Wallace Monument. We've got the Battle of Bannockburn. What else have we got? There's loads. It's quite it's quite a touristy place, Stirling. All the tourists are here at the moment. Lots of people coming to visit. As a lollipop lady, I get asked questions quite a lot about the locality and stuff. I don't think they realise that just because I'm standing there means I know anything about the history. But they ask me anyway. I'd love to go and puzzle. What a great time that would be. Well, I tell you what. I mean, I'll say this now because there's just sort of lots of conversations going on about it in different live streams, and some people are in on them and some people aren't. So that's the reason I started the channel in the Discord so that we could all just have a conversation about it and just put all our ideas in down and in and people can talk about what they're worried about or if they think it might be better to do um things in a slightly different way or just any ideas at all. But certainly as well, express your interest in that because I think initially what I really wanted to know was if it was a viable thing, if people would actually travel to do it. So yeah, so pop it down in the channel in the Discord, Ashley, and I'll be able to. I'm just kind of leaving it. I'm just kind of letting people talk for a bit in there, and if it looks like something that we can do, then I can start to try and figure it out. I mean, at the moment, I'm stumped as to quite where we can do it, but I'm sure something will come up. Um, Hi, Jean. I've been saying the same to my kids. I'm missing so much of the chat. Um, I'm just gonna try and keep up. But if there's anything I've missed that you want me to know, then do let me know. I'm on Bambi now and it's chaotic. Oh yeah, you said Bambi was hard. Yes, Sam, it would. That's right up my alley. And says, "Lol, my kids are in their 20s." Um, Vicky makes and Bills thinks we're bonkers. Well, it is a bit bonkers, isn't it? But in the best way. Maybe the sea in Victoria should be crazy. Oh yeah, this is another thing we need to do. Come up with a name for it that isn't quite so such a mouthful. We did have I did come up with a kind of a tongue-in-cheek um name for it based on my the letters in my name, Victoria. But I think insane was one of them, and I was encouraged to change that. I'll bring my husband. He can be the camera guy. Yay! Just any like any help, even if it's not puzzling help, is great. Dexter love it. My daughter could do it. She's doing multimedia course in college. Oh, Brill! For winter, I love the Bambi section. Yeah, it's a nice witty section, isn't it? That one. I like the Bambi one as well. It's colourful and lovely, but it's very messy still. Population around 30k. That's not too big for me. Okay, there's some conversation here that I'm not understanding because I've clearly missed a chunk of the chat. Such a bright, pretty section. What's lollipop lady? Sorry if I misheard. Oh, yeah, okay. So we call, like the crossing patrollers outside schools that help kids cross the road. We call them lollipop people here. Um, because of the shape of the sign that I hold. So when I say lollipop lady, that's my job. That's my little job that I do. And so when I'm standing there outside the school, which is in the centre of Stirling, near a lot of touristy places and near hotels and the tourist information centre and stuff, a lot of people stop and ask me questions. Because I'm just standing there with a high vis coat on, and I guess that's, they might as well. But yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's kind of a colloquial name for it. My actual title is School Crossing Patroller. I'm getting a taste of Scotland through Sir Walter Scott this month, Vicky. Reading with a book club. The Bride. Oh, Brill. Yeah. Well, nothing gives you a taste quite like visiting. Winter, come see us. Person who guides children across the road. Yeah, like a crossing guard. I've always wanted to visit Scotland. This could be a very good excuse. I think it's the perfect excuse, Philip. And great company too. Absolutely. The best company, Ashley. I think it'd be fun. It's so fun. It says the stop sign looks like a giant lollipop, so the job got nicknamed that. Yeah, do they not call them that in Australia as well? Seem to recall Juby telling me that you also call them that there as well. Like I said before, this is absolutely the best group therapy ever. If you're bonkers or need to be, this is the place to be. Oh no, I was just looking up how big the city is. I get stressed out by being in two big cities like Stockholm. Oh, Stirling's small. Stirling's small. Most of my knowledge on Scotland is from video games. They portray it as always cloudy and raining, and also that Scrooge McDuck is from there. Well, I suppose he is, except he's fictitious. Um, well, I mean, they're not wrong with the cloudy and rainy bit. It is often cloudy and rainy here, but we would hope that around July, August time of year, it would be quite nice and sunny and warm. And we've certainly been getting some nice weather just like right now. Um, and I agree with you, Ruth. It is the best therapy ever. That's hilarious. Scrooge McDuck's from there. Update on Bambi's frame. Coming along slowly but nicely. Good. Like Pinocchio's with me. Um, I live very. Sorry. Are we nice but bonkers or bonkers but nice? Um, I don't know. Maybe we're just nice. Maybe we're not bonkers at all. Maybe we're just awesome people. Maybe this is just what awesome puzzlers do. We can reframe it. Mm. I live very close to Philadelphia, and that's a very big place. That's very true. I find traveling tough now that Namine is older, even though she's doing great. I will absolutely think about it. Oh, I hope so. Hope so. Cloudy, rainy, and above all, midge infested. Well, I doubt we'll be taking too many jaunts into the countryside. We'll probably be fairly Stirling Centre based. So, whilst I'm not saying there won't be any midges, then there won't be as many in the centre of Stirling. Why not both? I don't think we have a job like Lollipop Lady in Germany. You know what's funny? I actually met a German guy the other day who stopped and wanted to take a photo of me. Um, and he said, "Oh, the reason I want it is because I used to do this job in Germany. So I think they must be there somewhere. But I don't know. Maybe it looks a bit different, or maybe it's only certain parts of Germany. I don't know. But that actually happened. It was a German couple, German tourists, and he stood there waiting with his phone. And then once I'd finished doing crossing the road and all that, he said, "Can I take a picture?" And I was like, "Yeah." I actually get that a surprising amount. People wanted to take pictures of me with my lollipop stick. It would be an absolutely amazing experience. It would be like it really would be something to remember. It really would. My son is starting in Edinburgh, and he and cousins are driving down to southern England. Well, Edinburgh's just an hour's train ride away, is that, from Stirling? It's there's good rail links. Yes, I might say both. We're nicely bonkers. Yeah. I think the German might have been lying and was secretly just a fan of the channel. You think? Why would he not just say that? Maybe in bigger cities. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, that happened. That was just a couple of weeks ago that happened. It always makes me smile when somebody wants a photo. Not everybody asks me as well. Sometimes I just snap a photo when I'm standing in the middle of the road like this. I don't really care though. Here in Canada, we call your job school crossing guard. Yeah, like so technically my job title is crossing patroller. School crossing patroller. But it's just like, the colloquial name for it in the States too, Gene. Yeah. So similar. We just use patroller instead of guard. Ah, there we are. So I'm I'm beginning to think I probably won't get more than just Pinocchio's frame done. What are we on? Half plan. I've been doing a lot of talking though. But it is a big frame though, in fairness. Um so, if I can get a really good like a good bit of his frame done, that would be brilliant. There. There. The colours really you have to use colour with this frame to figure out what's what because it really is varying shades of kind of brown and yellow on some sides of it, so it really helps to figure things out a bit. Some pieces I feel like, they should be so obvious. There we go. There we go. Okay. There's another one. Right, I'm starting to get somewhere, I think, with this. There we go. Because I don't want to speak too soon. Nope. It goes down there somewhere, I think, but I just can't see where yet. Feel like that goes there somewhere. There's a real kind of orange colour here that's really obvious. They go down there somewhere, but I can't attach them yet. All right. Okay. What else can I put in? Uh, so I'm risking missing some of the chat so I can get some more of this done because I really would like to try and get as much of this frame done as I can today. Kind of just decided that's my focus with this one today to just focus on this frame. So if I can get as much done as I can, that would be brilliant. There. Mm, it's going to be up there somewhere. So I'm starting to kind of pull out pieces with the wall. There. Because I am hitting the wall on this side. Now then, where does that go? That goes around here somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, so that might actually go at the very top there. Pretty sure that goes there. So then there'll be a whole bunch of these filling in this bit here. Somehow, some way. There we go. There, that attaches to that. That's good. Um, you remember this specific frame being the last one I finished when doing this puzzle? Yeah, and you mixed it, didn't you, Gustin? I don't think this was the last one for me, but it was towards it, I was certainly after I'd done a whole bunch of others. It was one I kept avoiding, um, because it just looked tough. There we go. There's a lot of patterns on it and things, and it's just so wide. So it's yeah, not easy. I'm getting there though. I think I'm doing too badly. There we go. So this bit's starting to come together. And then the more, like, if I have gaps, they're a bit easier to fill in once I can kind of establish what shape maybe the piece is and whatnot. Hmm. Well, that definitely goes with this frame, but I don't know where. There. That goes there. And- There we go. I think that belongs to Snow White's frame. This, I think, goes down here somewhere. I just can't attach it yet. Hang on. Uh, where do you go? Ah, that goes there. Sometimes I can't tell which way around it goes. Mm, it goes there. Uh, come on. It looks like it should go there, but it doesn't. Ah, there we go. It goes there. Now what about this one? What's that? That goes there. Um, well, without seeing this frame being done, you'd never guess it was so tough to do. Yeah, I think it's just because it's so chunky, this one. There's just a lot of frame build. It's not just kind of like a couple of thin layers, more like these kind of frames or the aerial frame. Um, this has just got really kind of chunky layers, so it's hard to tell what piece goes where, or even if I've got the right piece. In some cases. Does that? No, I think that goes around there somewhere though. Hmm. I think that was too. There we go. I think so too, Claire. I didn't realize frames were so large and take up so many pieces. Yeah, when you've done the portraits, you think, "Oh wow, I've done this massive part of the puzzle." But then when you lay them out, it's like, "Oh, there's all these humongous gaps between them all," and it is surprise. I think it's just because they are frames, so the centerpiece is the portrait, so that's where your focus is. But the frames just take up so much room, and you kind of don't realize it until you start to build them. It's like, oh my lord, there's a lot of frame pieces. When Vicky did this puzzle the first time, an entire box was filled with frame pieces. Yeah, yeah, I was scared of that box. I mean, it was fine. It was fine in the end because you do notice patterns and you notice there's no like you might have two frames the same, but there weren't very often three the same. So you could pick patterns out and you know that it belonged to one of two portraits or something like that. So you could definitely micro sort and do it that way. And it wasn't as bad as I thought. They actually the biggest slog of that mixing it was doing the wall in the background. It was just a pain. Now there's a sorting nightmare. I definitely think nice and bonkers does suit us sometimes. Yeah. For me, when I do a puzzle, after I look at the picture, I prefer to tackle the hardest part first and get it over and done with. Then I can enjoy the rest of the puzzle. Yeah, sometimes I feel that way. Um, but most of the time, I tend to do what feels like the logical thing to do next, I guess. But there are times when, I've just not wanted to approach it at all, like the red curtains, for example, or like the frames. But I wasn't as intimidated by the frames this time because I'd done it before. Still hard though. It's getting there. Yeah, it is. It's building up. It's building up. I'm pleased with it. Pleased with how it's coming along. It's just. Will I get it done? Will I get it done during this stream? Who knows? Now that definitely belongs around here somewhere. There. There we go. Did it. Found it. I think when I do another sort, I'll manage to find a lot more pieces from this bit because there's obviously parts I haven't sorted out that go here, like these orange pieces. I think I've got a lot of those missing. Um, but once you do start building something and you get more familiar with it, then you figure those things out. That goes down here, I think. I just can't fit it in yet. Oh, does that go there? Yes, it does. And that goes there. Um, have I got you? No. There. Okay, no. No, that doesn't go there. There, that goes there though. And I've got many pieces left. I think I'm going to be diving into other piles at some point soon because I've definitely not got all of them. What about that? I've slowed down. Slowed down. Hmm, what about that? There we go. That's there. These colours are more down here. These really dark browns. Ha, there. Goes in there. I think that must go down here. Ha, there. That, no. Yes, no. That go there? No, it doesn't. Mm. Mm, just go there either, but I can tell these go on this side. I think. Can't see where that goes yet. Nope. Mm. This is exhausting. There, that goes there, and that goes there. Finally, I got one in. It's definitely better than it was. Um, wait, for me when I do, oh no, I've read that. It's getting there. Yes, indeed. I've started doing sky first, especially if it's a gradient. Do you not like doing sky then, Thomas? Big blocks of the same colour is hard, but shape sorting is your only option. Yeah, you can always shape sort, can't you? May not always start with the hardest part, but I do try and end with a nice bit. Yeah, no, I like that idea. I suppose that's why you suggested doing section 10 of the wildlife puzzle next. So I'm ending on a high. Although so far it's actually really good. I haven't hit really proper green yet though, so I might be speaking too soon. Doing 1,500 piece Twilight Treetops, and I'm so glad I switched tactic and did frames. I usually don't do frames. Oh, good. But you're glad you did. Still a puzzle baby. 1,500 pieces is a lot for me. Well, that's a lot of pieces. I agree. My comfort zone is 2 or 3K. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I like 2Ks. I like 3Ks, but I do enjoy 2K. That's the Nathaniel Mortensen one. I remember you posting it on Discord. Was half tempted. Only half? Really? It's so adorable. So many little details. I love the artist. Yeah, I like him too. I like his artwork. I've not done one of his puzzles yet, but I do like his artwork. My comfort zone is 1,000, but since joining Discord, I'm venturing into the twos and threes. Yes. I'm bought 6Ks and 9K for when I get game. Yay! I love this. I love it. You got this, Vicky. Thank you, SS. Which 6 and 9K did you buy? Yeah, tell us. Sam, was that the treetops one? Claire, that Discord server has a lot to answer for. I know it's good, isn't it? Downtown and Forest Dragons. Oh, good ones. Downtown is the one I'm gonna do after I've finished Wildlife. So that'll be a good time to do it. I don't mind Sky at all, but prefer to pick and place if you can't do that with Sky. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. I quite enjoy Sky if it's a nice sunset or something like that. I quite enjoy it. Beautiful choices, absolutely. 100%. Sam, yes, I'm blaming both you and Claire. Clark, sorry, because I can't remember why I bought them. But it's gonna be one of the two, right? Discord will do that to you, lol. As long as you blame. Well, Clark's not here. He can't defend himself. So Forest dragons definitely not me. Don't really do dragons. Ducks. Don't really do dragons. Ducks. I love Sky. Right. So hang on a minute. Okay. So that was got there. So on these frames, you sort of are seeing them from that side, like that side. So you can actually see the side of the frame on the left side of all the frames. So that's how I can tell if I see frame and wall. I can usually tell which side it goes on because on this side there's like an extra bit. So that's how I know these bits go over here. Um, so that's kind of what I'm doing there, trying to work out where on this side it goes. Now I've got a big, sort of biggish chunk here. I'm not sure where it goes. Here, maybe? And then that's another. Ah, wait, that attaches to that one. Ha! What bit's in? I need to get some of these bits in. I feel like it needs doing a bit up there, but I'm struggling to get it together. Right, then that bit is going to be up here somewhere. Wait, that attaches to there. I mean, I might have a couple of little floating islands. That I can eventually attach somehow. There. Yes. Oh, and that goes down here. And that. Oh, that attaches. Good. Good, good, good. Seem to have little flurries of activity and then it sort of stops for a bit. Is there? I think that slots in there, and this, I'm not sure, maybe here. I hate having floaty bits. I like to just attach them. Ah. Right. So wait, it can go in there. That can go there. Yes, that's good. That's good. That. Now then, I'm sure I just spotted where that went. Or maybe I didn't. Wait, there it goes there. Yay! It's really gappy here. It's nice up there. Pretty good here. Really gappy here. There we go. Whew. Now, there. Definitely got a little island growing here, but I need to get it attached. It's gonna bug me if I can't. That goes there. Ah, where do you go? Oh, no. No. Ah. Right. Ha, there. There. It's that one. Okay, come on, Vic. You can do this. It's almost 11, so I've got a little bit of time. I should hopefully get there with this. Or as I can. Hmm. Something there? No? There. Ha, there. Mm. I suspect a lot of the very edge slash wall pieces will be in with my unsorted bits. I think there's probably a lot that's not sorted yet with this frame. Now then, I can attach that. Surely I can attach that. No, not with that one. Oh yes, yay. Okay, that's that attached. That's good. Mm, no, what about that one? There. It goes in there. Oh, yeah? Now can I get this attached? Yes, well, that is that. This, I need to attach this. Come on. That's there. All right, they're going in a bit quicker now because I've got less and less pieces. But I'm not convinced all of these are belonging to this frame. What is there? Right, there we go. Where does that attach? Must go there then. Hmm. I don't know if these belong to this. Oh, good. Good. Oh, I can't attach that though. Um, right, yeah, sorry, I'm again back in the zone with this, which is good, but I really want to get that bit attached. It's bugging me. You surely go here, don't you? Don't you? I'm not convinced that a lot of these I don't think belong with this. I think a lot of these will be like Bambi. What about that one? Wait, that goes there. Okay, so that's not floating at least. That's floating. That's floating. This is floating. I'm not convinced that these belong with the. I think that's Snow White. These I think might be like Bambi, maybe. That could be this. Yeah, that goes there. And this, I'm convinced this goes with this frame. I just can't see where. I just can't see where. Unless, oh wait, it's there. It's there. Okay. These I don't think belong. I'm not certain about that one. I don't think these belong. So it's quite gappy. It's quite gappy, but it's not too bad. I'm looking at it now, looking at the screen. It's not too bad actually. I wish you could get that attached though. What I'll do is I'm going to rummage through one of my other piles and see if I can find any gap pieces. I did manage to find a few with aerials rummaging through this pile. Good night, Claudia. Oh, Claudia, has Claudia gone to bed? Night, Claudia. Spent too much time reading the Pem novels in my youth. Makes you love dragons for life. Oh, wait, does that say Pern? Can't read it properly because it's tiny. Is Sky Dragons one of the Pern novels? Don't recognise it. I'm almost done with the yellow section. Oh yeah, you're really getting through that Pokemon puzzle. So this is the pile that I'm talking about. I might be able to find a few pieces. There we go. There's one. And that attaches that floaty bit. So let's see how many I can find in here. There aren't too many. That looks like it might belong to this. There. There aren't too many of these pieces, so hopefully I can fill in a couple of gaps. There, yay, that attaches that floaty bit. Phew! What about that? There we go. And that doesn't attach that yet, but that's good. Fast work. You had loads left earlier today. Yeah, I actually found the yellow section one of the easiest. I thought it was really good. Okay, it talks about Pern. That's why I asked, reading this to my grandson at the moment. Ah, right. Red is halfway. Red, when you do the red section, you'll be halfway done. Do you ever wake up, Vicky, and just, how did this become my life in a good way? It's crazy. Just suddenly hit me how this channel and community has taken form so much just in months. Yes, I do. I really do. Like, it's not just when I wake up. Like, I'll just be sitting and I'll think, my gosh, how did this happen? Yeah, I do. But in a totally, I'm super grateful way, if you see what I mean. Like I can't. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. And like you say, there's been a lot of changes just in a few months. Um, with the live streams and then with the Discord and the puzzle alongs and all of that, it's all just really rapidly kind of coalesced into this amazing wee community, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, I do. I do that. Not many pieces left on a roll. Yeah, no, I've got through all the pieces I had, and I'm finding a few in here. Not too many, but one or two at least. I've managed to get some of the floaty sections in. That goes here somewhere. There. This wonderful community is so wholesome and welcoming. When I joined almost 3 years ago, yeah, everybody is. They're really lovely. It's like a new person joins, and it's just like they've been there ages. It really is. I couldn't be more proud of it, really. Just because it's just so full of lovely people. It's nice. It's nice to have been the one that's kind of brought them together. We find each other. Yeah, absolutely. I'm behind on my puzzling, but I'm getting the itch again. Good, good. I like it. Puzzling itch. You must be feeling better then, I think. Well, Pinocchio's frame is really coming along. Yeah, as I say, a bit gappy here, but it's getting there definitely. All I need to do is try and attach this somehow. Still got one or two floaties. But I'm managing to find there's a few in this pile. I don't know if that belongs with this, but I think, like I said, there'll be when I start sorting again, the pieces will be more recognizable to me. That goes here somewhere, definitely. There. No, no, that must go there. Mm, where do you go? You go here somewhere. Is that below? No, not yet. Won't fit it in yet. I'm desperate to fit it in. Mm. I haven't told my kids yet about the 42K mixed international puzzle along idea. I reckon they'd just look at me, gone out, like what? Really? I'm just imagining the looks on their faces and it's making me laugh. Yay! Right, that's it. So that's attached now. What's that one? But we know that doesn't that must go there. It's not I don't think there's anywhere else it can go. Oh, right, this goes here somewhere. Here. And this does belong here. Feels like it does, but I could be wrong. I don't know about that one. That one. Ha! Yes. That's attached now. Woohoo! Mission accomplished. Uh, no, that's not right. That does though, I think. Alright, where are you? That's that. That's that one. Filling in some gaps. So this is good. This wee pile's good. If anyone's doing this or approaching the frames doesn't know where to start, it's good to have a pile like this where it's just like pieces where there's just sort of smooth gold and there's not masses of detail. It's a really good gap filling pile. It really helped a lot with Ariel and now also with Pinocchio. That's it. That's it. I can't dive into the corner pile because there's no corners in this frame. Um, there's a few. Some of the Bambi pieces might have got a bit mixed up, but I don't think so. I've been pretty meticulous with Bambi, although I think I actually have a couple of the Lady and the Tramp pieces in the Bambi pile. Looking at it now, don't look good yet. No. So hang on, I'm just having a wee rummage in the Bambi pile now. Got me wondering. That's Bambi, definitely. Yeah, no, I think that's Bambi. There's no corners, so there'll be nothing in that pile. Uh, I think any more gaps to be filled in on this will be in with my unsorted. So I could go through and do another sort and pull out a lot of these gaps, which I think I'll probably do off the camera. These belong with Lady and the Tramp. I don't know quite how they got in. I don't know where my Lady and the Tramp one is. Watch it be at the bottom. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I've got like 5 bits of foam board or something here. Oh no, wait, no, that's Lady and the Tramp. That's Pocahontas and Bambi. But where is it? Have I gone past it? One sec. Oh, it's there. Sorry. Oh, it's attached to. I was forgetting. It's attached to Sleeping Beauty. So that's that one. And that's that one. There. They were in the Bambi pile. There we go. I did fill out quite a lot more of that last week. So that was good. That was good for last week. But this is all I've managed to do on Pinocchio. Well, I say all I've managed. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Most of the gaps are here. It's this kind of dusky yellow colour. And I think I've just not sorted them because I've not recognised which portrait at all, which frame. So I can go through now and safely sort of say, well, look, a lot of these really dark pieces, they're going to belong to Pinocchio. The bright side is pretty good. Not too many gaps there. So yeah, so I'll pull a few of those out. I'll do another sort, pull a few of those out. Um, see if I can add to existing piles, and then I think next week I will be tackling this one and this one. Both of the frames on these two are really similar to each other, if not the same. One's maybe just a wee bit thicker than the other. So I think these two are going to be good to go at next week. And then after that, I'm thinking Beauty and the Beast and the two little ones. That one. And these two. Again, really similar buttons. So they're just kind of one big pile. But I could maybe have a bit of a focus on those when I do another sort. And just try and gap fill and get my piles ready for next time. So I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. That is a big frame. Almost done. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Whew, been a lot of chat as well. Let's blame Vicky for this. Oh, what? What am I being blamed for? They come for the puzzles, stay because they're bonkers like us, who are already here. Are you talking about new people? Hello, Richard. I gather you're here. I can see Sam said hi to you. How you doing? So, indeed, Philip, it is. Yeah, I have the red section halfway done too. Okay, good. Yeah, I know you were sort of working on them both at the same time, weren't you? You're smoking that puzzle daily. Yeah, you really are. Do you mean for the wonderful community we're all enjoying? Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I just called you Daily again, didn't I? Sorry. Thanks for the super thanks. That's really nice. Um, I'm enjoying it a lot. Good. Great work. Thank you so much. Thank you for a lovely evening, Vicky and chat. You got lots of work done on the puzzle tonight. Good job. Yeah, thank you. I must admit, I'm quite relieved. I'm not sure. I think these might belong to Bambi for the most part. These ones, I think, are these really bright ones. I think are Snow White, but I think these are Bambi. So I'm going to probably put those in his pile, and yeah, just kind of redeploy those. And then it's only really a shallow bunch of pieces left in this box because I just put them in the box, the main box. So there's not many to go through to find gap fillers. So it's not going to be too big of a problem, I don't think. But I do hope you've enjoyed that. I'm really pleased. I'm pleased I've made a dent in his frame. That's I don't have to feel nervous about it now because it's more or less done. Good here. Need to decide which puzzle to try next. I'm thinking of the Gibson's 1000s for the new market competition next month. Oh, you're going to that? I can't make it to that. It's just I've got trips and things coming up, so it's just it's one I can't do this time around. But I hope you have fun. You're practicing the Gibsons. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, that's a big frame. Yeah, it is. It's a big chunky one. Looks good. Good night, everyone. Good night, Laura. Is Neve okay? Haven't seen her in the lives lately. She does pop in. I think she said hi in the Thursday one. But she seems to sort of say hi and then not really stick around for too long. Um, but I think she's all right. Good night, or good night, Thomas. Thanks for another great live stream. You're welcome, Sam. Thanking you. Colour hearts. Hello. Hey, you got here. You got here. I think you might have had one of the free memberships that Donna Louise gifted. Donna Louise dropped into Thursday's live and she gifted 5 memberships. So I think you might have got one of those. But thanks for saying hi. I'm pretty much done now. I'm saying bye to everybody, so I'm sorry you've missed it. Happy to be back. Good. We're glad you're back. We're glad you're back. So just very quickly, please leave a like on the live if you enjoyed it. I always forget to ask, but I remembered tonight. So please hit the like button. Um, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have not been able to chat in the live chat because it's members only live chat on a Saturday, then please do leave a comment, and I would love to hear your comments. And what is coming up? What is coming up? So I am going to start working on my entire collection series of videos very, very soon. I've actually finished inventorying, if that's a word, every one of my below 1,000 piece puzzles that I've got. So, and that's going to be my part one. Everything below 1,000 pieces. So, and that's quite a lot of puzzles. So, so that's my part one. And I'm gonna be doing that soon, working on that very soon. And I'm still ongoing with wildlife. It took a little bit of a pause because I've had to do a couple of other things, but that's coming along really well. In fact, I have some pictures I need to put up, and I keep forgetting. I will post them within the next couple of days. So look out for those, and you'll see my progress on wildlife as well. So much going on. Part three of the Flying Home live stream will be next Thursday. That's coming along really quite quickly for a Colin Thompson puzzle. It's going really well. So who knows? I might even get it finished next week. I don't know, but we shall see. But that's on Thursday anyway, and I'll be continuing this lovely puzzle next Saturday as normal. So yeah, I will just keep an eye on the community tab and my Instagram and all the rest of it, and yeah, I'll let you know everything in there. Please join the Discord if you haven't, or consider joining. It's a brilliant, brilliant community over there. Invite link in the description, and check out my merch as well, please. There should be a link under the video for my store. There are links in my description for both the US store and the European store, and they cover pretty much the world. So the US store also covers Canada and Australia as well. So depending on where in the world you are, click the relevant link, and there's like loads of different types of t-shirts, clothing, hoodies, everything you can think of. So yeah, please do go check that out because I'm really quite proud of my designs. I love this. I love this t-shirt. And that's it. That's so thank you so much everyone for being here, and I will see you all next